A football captain, or sometimes known as skipper, is a team member chosen to be the on-pitch leader of the team. A skipper can be often a vocal, tenacious and intense character that held a high demand across their respective team, while there was other captain of the team will lead their team by example. However, in the previous era, we have rows of footballers, although probably not the most talented footballers, but their captain status also have been adored by fans around the world. As comparison to today's football, it seems like there were barely any memorable captains or footballers that donning the armband that were considered an icon. Like would you put the poster in your room? If it was in the social media era, we are right now several footballers avoid to have the armband on them due to the immense pressure or higher expectation of performance on the pitch. So in this video, we'll have a look at some of the captains in football and their iconic status within their club. In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you in any shape or form started with this channel and somehow some way like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Starting with the infamous Roy Keane. He's here, he's there, he's freaking everywhere. Sorry, wrong person. We spoke about the hot-head, outspoken, competitive but ooze with aura that will kill you aura. The Irish is your man. Keane nowadays during his punditry jobs have been decent, but most of the time have been on the bad taste side of things, consistently targeting your younger players, being that quote tough and outrageous take did rub a lot of players nowadays the wrong way. Bringing back to his playing days, Keane was a very successful career spanning 18 years but enjoyed his peak with the Red Devils. While also a surprising one, as prior joining Man United, Keane and Nottingham Forest suffered relegation, but in the end he did join Man United on the £3.75 million, the British transfer record at the time, after convinced by Sir Alex Ferguson. Despite the then record transfer fee, there was no guarantee that Keane would go on straight into the first team, and Paul Ince and Brian Robson has established a formidable partnership in the centre of midfield, having inspired Man United to their first league title since 1967. But Robson was a 36-year-old at that time and in the final stage of his playing career. Keane was then see himself gradually having more playing time under his belt, and in the 1997, because of the surprising early retirement by their number 7 captain Eric Cantona, Keane took over as a club captain. As captain, Keane did not crumble under immense pressure but took it head on, being the pride and embodiment of toughness for the squad. His most notable performance against Juventus in the second leg of Champions League semi-final 1999. While down 2 goals by Inzaghi, Keane took upon the action and led with the most inspiring moment when he rose among the bodies, scored a header from a corner, give Man United a lifeline, and eventually Man United won the match 3-2 advance into the final. However, during the match, Keane received a yellow card that ruled him out of the final, in which Man United won the whole thing in a dramatic fashion. Keane as a captain and a player viewed to be a complete, technical, dominant and powerful midfielder, widely known for his defensive, high tackling play, amazing work rate and energy. But his short temper plus confronting attitude made his tendency to pick up cuts. Besides his temperament, personality outshadowed his technical skill set. Not the most creative and outlandish player, his circulation play, keeping the ball, high press resistance was a factor why Man United capable in controlling matches. Overall, Keane do have the personality, competitive and aura as a de facto leader for Man United as well as a captain icon. The second captain we will look into was the one and only legend and icon for the Merseyside, Steven Gerrard. Born in the local Merseyside and a lifelong admirer of Liverpool, Stevie G was basically destined to don the Reds. Little did he know, Gerrard not just become a legendary footballer, but rather had become an icon for Liverpool. As a player himself, Gerrard stand out as this extremely all-around versatile and all-action player, capable playing numerous midfield positions, but his best position remained as an energetic box-to-box central midfielder, utilizing both his defensive and offensive traits, and at the same time having a high work rate to make the late runs to the penalty box, or even having long, precise shooting thanks to his amazing ball striking ability. Under Benitez, he was placed as the creative role of supporting striker, pairing with the pacey Fernando Torres. He enjoyed the best statistical season. While Gerrard as a captain was widely both famous and infamously known for 2 instances. The most famous situation is involvement in the 2005 Champions League final in Istanbul against AC Milan. Having down 3-0 thanks to the goal by Crespo and Maldini going into the second half, AC Milan looks like a more dominant side and furthermore confident to secure the prestigious title. Gerrard led a massive comeback by scoring the first for his side, a header from the John Rice cross, and this goal sparked a comeback spirit for Liverpool. And he also set up a penalty after being brought down by Gattuso, and Xabi Alonso made the possible tying goal. Although his attempt was safe, Alonso followed up tying the score 3-all. Now nothing much happened in the extra time. The match went into the penalty shootout. Liverpool eventually won the title 3-2, made them the European champion. This day, dubbed the famous miracle in Istanbul, that was still celebrated to this day. On the infamous part, on 27 April 2014, Gerrard was involved in what was labelled as a defining moment of the 13-14 Premier League season, where Liverpool will ultimately finish second. And Liverpool originally topped the league when they faced Chelsea in their third last match of the season. Gerrard slipped when receiving a pass from Mamadou Sakho, which allowed the Baba to score the opening for Chelsea. Chelsea went on to win 2-0, which meant that Liverpool title hopes were no longer on their hands. Gerrard finished the season with 13 goals and the league most assists at 13. Gerrard was also in the nominees for the PFA Players of the Player Award that year. Gerrard would later refer this period as the worst 3 months of his life. Gerrard overall was an embodiment of what a captain be for a club. Longevity, led the team under pressure, and most importantly, winning the big one. Lastly, we could not go over the captain without mentioning of the Il Capitano himself, Paolo Maldini. The one-man club, best captain in the world, gentleman against footballer, most iconic AC Milan player of all time. This praise was closely associated with the Italian legend / former Italy national team captain. Being the son of legendary footballer Cesare Maldini, was similar with the Maldini defender but contained high level in possession ability and leadership in the defense. Sometimes skill set and ability do runs in the family. Following his father's footsteps, Paolo Maldini at the age of 10 already joined AC Milan youth camp, Maldini having gradually inserted into the first team, whereby AC Milan at that time were full of absolute unreal names like Van Basten, etc. With years of experience in his belt, in the 96-97 season, under the retirement and departure of several key players, Maldini was appointed as a captain for the club. This decision led to the bond of a player so respected and admired by both fans and footballers. Maldini as a footballer plays for the defensive awareness, clean tackle and leadership at the back. Besides, he initially played as a centre-back but switched to left back despite being right-footed due to Mauro Tassotti occupying the right side for Milan. However, this positional change did not hinder Maldini much as his two-footed ability allowed him to deliver precise crosses on his left foot. In spite of that, Maldini was much known for his defensive side of play, with his tactical intelligence, man marking and organising the defensive line, have him a complete package as a defender. As many footballing greats have viewed him as the best defender they ever faced. In his illustrious career, he has won countless trophies including 5 European Cup titles. Overall, if you talk about captain so iconic, even not the most marketable position of defender, Maldini stand out as a unicorn, being the clean-cut, good-looking and basically of a dream of how a footballer possibly looks like. Cheers to our Italian captain. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? Who was the captain of your favorite club that you hang in your bedroom, and what iconic status that showcased to you? Comment down below so we can have a discussion. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next